Hey everyone, welcome back to Real Talk English. If you're new here, I'm Harry.
And I'm Emma. Today, we've got something super useful for you, especially if you love traveling or you want to travel abroad.
Yeah, today we're taking you to the airport. We're going to follow one full journey, from check-in to security, all the way to the gate.
And we'll do everything in real, natural English, the way people actually speak. No boring textbook dialogues today.
Our goal is simple. After this video, you'll feel more confident using English at the airport.
So, if you've ever felt nervous talking to airport staff or worried you won't understand questions like any bags to check or please take your laptop out,
Then stay with us. This whole video is just one long, natural conversation between me and Emma. You can listen in, learn the phrases, and imagine you're there with us.
all right, Harry, let's create the scene. Imagine it's early morning. We're at the international airport. You and I are flying from Ho Chi Minh City to London, right?
That sounds perfect. Okay, let's begin our story.
Wow, look at this place. It's so busy. I always feel a little nervous when I'm at the airport.
Same here, but I also feel excited. New country, new adventure.
True. Okay, so what's the plan? First, we need to check in and drop our big suitcases, right?
Yeah, and after that, security. Then we finally relax a bit at the gate.
All right, before we go to the counter, let's talk about useful phrases for check-in. If you're watching this and you're scared of speaking English at the airport, don't worry. Listen to how Harry and I do it.
Okay, so first, typical question from the check-in agent is, where are you flying today?
That one is easy. You just say, I'm flying to London, or I'm flying to New York, Tokyo, Seoul, whatever your destination is.
Right, and they might also ask for, can I see your passport and ticket, please?
I feel like that's one of the most common sentences in all airports. Can I see your passport and ticket, please?
And a simple, natural answer is, sure, here you go.
Yeah, that's such a nice phrase. Very natural. Sure, here you go. Not too formal, not too casual, just right. Okay, let's walk to the check-in counter in our story. All right, Harry, let's imagine I'm the check-in agent and you're the passenger.
Okay, I'm the nervous traveler.
Here we go. Good morning. Where are you flying today?
Good morning, I'm flying to London.
Can I see your passport and ticket, please?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Are you checking in any bags today?
Yes, just this suitcase.
Please put your bag on the scale.
Okay.
Great. Your bag is under the weight limit. Do you have any carry-on luggage?
Yes, I have this backpack.
That's fine. Would you like a window or an aisle seat?
An aisle seat, please.
No problem. I have an aisle seat near the front of the plane.
That sounds great.
Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is B12 and boarding starts at 9:45. Gate B12, boarding at 9:45. Got it.
Perfect. You'll go through security just after this counter.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice flight. That felt so real. I've actually had almost this exact conversation in real life.
Same here. Let's talk about some key phrases from that dialogue, but we'll keep it natural.
First one, are you checking in any bags today?
Yeah, that one is super important. To check in a bag means you give your big suitcase to the airline. They put a tag on it and send it into the plane.
You don't carry it with you. You only see it again when you arrive.
And a simple answer is, yes, just this suitcase. Or no, I only have carry-on luggage.
Yeah, carry-on luggage is the small bag you take onto the plane, usually a small suitcase or a backpack.
I love that sentence too. Please put your bag on the scale.
It's always a stressful moment. You're praying it's not too heavy.
Exactly. And then the agent says something like, your bag is under the weight limit.
Which is good news. If it's over, they might say, I'm sorry, your bag is over the weight limit.
Ouch. That's when you have to pay more or move things around.
Now my favorite part, the seat question. Would you like a window or an aisle seat?
Classic. So, Harry, what do you usually choose?
I always go for an aisle seat. It's easier to stand up and walk around.
I'm a window seat person. I like watching the clouds.
That's why we travel well together. We never fight over seats.
True. And notice how natural the answer is. An aisle seat, please. Short, clear, polite.
Then you gave me the line, "Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is B12 and boarding starts at 9:45.
Yeah, so important. Gate equals where you go to board your plane. Boarding equals when passengers start entering the plane.
And as a passenger, it's really helpful to repeat the information out loud, like I did. Gate B12, boarding at 9:45.
Yeah, that's a great tip. It helps you remember, and you can check if you heard correctly.
All right, so in our story, we've checked in, we have our boarding passes. Now it's time for security. Okay, Emma, let's walk over to the security area in our little story. How do you usually feel at security?
Honestly, a bit stressed. I always worry that I forgot something in my bag.
Same. I always forget to take my phone out of my pocket.
Yeah, or coins, keys, something metal.
So before we act this out, let's talk about common sentences you're going to hear at security.
Good idea. Here are a few. Please put all your bags on the conveyor belt. Please take your laptop out of your bag. Do you have any liquids in your bag? Please remove your belt and anything from your pockets.
Those are all very, very common. If you understand these, you'll survive airport security.
Also, the word conveyor belt is useful. That's the moving belt where your bags go through the scanner.
And liquids means water, juice, shampoo, lotion, perfume, all that stuff.
Exactly. All right, let's do a full security conversation. This time, you be the security officer and I'll be the passenger.
All right, let's do it. Good morning. Please put all your bags on the conveyor belt.
Okay, sure.
Please take your laptop out of your bag and place it in a separate tray.
All right, is this okay?
Yes, that's fine. Do you have any liquids in your bag?
I just have this small bottle of water.
You need to empty the bottle or throw it away.
Oh, I didn't know. I'll throw it away.
Thank you. Also, please remove your belt and anything from your pockets.
Okay, just a second.
Now, please walk through the metal detector.
All right,
That's good. You're all clear. You can collect your things.
great, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. I've basically had that exact conversation in so many airports.
Me too. Let's talk about some of the useful parts.
First, this sentence. Please put all your bags on the conveyor belt.
That just means put everything you're carrying onto the moving belt. Your backpack, your jacket, your small suitcase.
Then you said, please take your laptop out of your bag and place it in a separate tray.
Yeah, that's a long sentence, but very common. Many airports need you to remove laptops and sometimes tablets.
I like the phrase, is this okay? It's so useful in so many situations.
Yeah, in our dialogue, you said, "All right, is this okay?"
Exactly. You can use that when you don't know if you're doing something right. For example, is this okay? Is this seat okay? Is this bag size okay?
Very flexible phrase.
Then came the big one. Do you have any liquids in your bag?
They always ask that, so be ready to hear it and be ready to answer honestly.
In our dialogue, I said, I just have this small bottle of water.
And I said, you need to empty the bottle or throw it away.
That also happens a lot. Many airports don't allow full bottles of water through security.
Then I asked you to remove your belt and anything from your pockets. That means keys, coins, your phone, all the little things.
And after I walked through the metal detector, you said, you're all clear. You can collect your things.
That's a nice phrase too. You're all clear. It just means there's no problem, everything's fine.
Yeah, it's a comforting sentence.
So now in our story, we've checked in, we've gone through security.
And we're free. Well, almost. We still need to find our gate.
Okay, Emma, let's say we've just passed security. We're walking towards gate B12.
Perfect. I feel much more relaxed now.
Me too. I always feel like the hardest part is over once security is done.
Same. Let's sit down by the gate and talk about what we just did.
All right.
So, Harry, if you had to choose just 3 key phrases from the check-in process for our viewers, what would you choose?
Good question. Okay, my top 3 from check-in would be number 1, I'm flying to. Number 2, are you checking in any bags? Number 3, would you like a window or an aisle seat?
Nice. Those 3 really cover the basics.
Yeah, with just those, you can handle a lot. How about you? What are your top 3 from security?
First, please put all your bags on the conveyor belt. Second, please take your laptop out of your bag. Third, do you have any liquids in your bag?
Those are great ones. If you understand those, your airport life becomes much easier.
Exactly. And to everyone watching, remember, you don't need perfect grammar to travel.
No, definitely not. You just need a few clear, useful sentences and the courage to use them.
And that's exactly what we're trying to help you with on this channel.
Let's talk about a couple of what-if situations that might happen at the airport.
Yeah, like, what if your bag is too heavy?
Good one. Okay, imagine this. I go to check in and the agent says,
I'm sorry, your bag is over the weight limit.
"Ouch, that hurts my wallet."
Mine too. So what could you say in that situation?
I might say, "Oh, really? By how many kilos?"
Yeah, that's a great question. By how many kilos?
And then maybe, "What are my options?"
That sentence is very powerful. What are my options? You can use it in many situations, not just at the airport.
Right. The agent might say you can pay extra or move things into your carry-on.
Exactly.
Another situation, you want to change your seat.
Yeah, maybe you don't want the middle seat.
I don't think anyone wants the middle seat.
True. So you could say, excuse me, is it possible to change my seat?
That's a very polite way to ask. And then maybe, I'd like a window seat if possible, or I'd like an aisle seat if possible.
Exactly. Even if they can't change it, at least you tried.
Another one, security and liquids. People often get confused about that.
Yeah, maybe you have a big bottle of shampoo.
The officer might say, "How big is it?"
And if it's too big, they might say, I'm sorry, that's too big. You can't take it through security.
And then you can answer, "Okay, I'll throw it away."
None of these situations are fun, but they're easier if you already know the phrases.
Exactly. And that's why we're here.
All right, so in our little travel story today, we arrived at the airport, checked in our luggage, went through security, and now we're sitting calmly at the gate.
Yeah, we survived the scary part.
And our viewers survived with us.
So, Emma, what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone who is nervous about speaking English at the airport?
I'd say this: don't chase perfect English. Chase clear English. You don't need big, fancy words, just simple, clear sentences like the ones we use today.
I love that. Don't chase perfect English, chase clear English.
What about you, Harry?
My tip, practice out loud before you travel. For example, stand in front of a mirror and say, "I'm flying to London. Yes, just this suitcase. An aisle seat, please. I'll throw it away."
Yeah, that's so helpful. The more you say it now, the easier it is to say it later.
All right, everyone, if you're still watching, thank you so much for staying with us all the way to the end.
Today, you heard real-life English for check-in, talking about your flight, your bags, your seat, security, bags on the conveyor belt, laptops, liquids, belts, pockets.
You also heard natural phrases that native speakers use all the time, like, "Here you go. Is this okay? What are my options?" You're all clear.
We hope this made airport English feel a lot less scary and a lot more familiar.
If you enjoyed this video and you want more English for travel, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel.
In our next airport lesson, we can talk about boarding the plane and maybe even what to say if your flight is delayed.
Yeah, that would be fun. So if you want that, let us know in the comments.
Your small task for today: write one simple sentence in the comments. I'm flying to blank, and I want a blank seat.
For example, I'm flying to Tokyo and I want a window seat.
We'll read your comments and maybe we'll use some of your ideas in a future video.
Thank you again for learning with us today. Remember, every time you watch a video like this, your English gets a little stronger.
We are Emma and Harry from Real Talk English.
See you in the next video.
And have a nice flight!